Hey everyone, welcome to our second episode of Around the World with Operation Smile student programs. Last week I was lucky enough to be interviewed by my friend Juan. This week I'll be interviewing Deepak. So Deepak, tell me a little bit, where are you from? Where do you go to school?
Hello, so I was born and raised in Brampton, Ontario, which is a suburb of Toronto, and I'm currently in my fourth and final year at the University of Western Ontario, and my program is Medical Sciences with the honors specialization in interdisciplinary medical sciences. It's a bit of a mouthful.
Oh my God, that sounds like you have your hands busy with all those classes. So how long have you been involved with Operation Smile?
So I actually didn't know about Operation Smile until university, so about 3 years ago. So I started off as a general member during my first year, and then I was on the promotions team, and then third year I was the Operation Smile liaison, and then currently I'm the VP of Finance for our club at Western. And then also I did a volunteer internship at the Operation Smile Canada headquarters during the summer of after my second year. So that was like my involvement so far.
That's really awesome, dude. How did you find out about Operation Smile?
So I found out about Operation Smile during my first week when I was walking around during Clubs Week. So I was walking and I came upon the Operation Smile booth and I was very intrigued. So I quickly went back into my room and I searched up what the organization was about, and I felt an immediate connection. So being born cleft lip and palate, I fell in love with the mission and the goals of Operation Smile, and I knew that it was a right fit for me and I had to get more involved.
For sure, you and me both.
Yeah.
So are you doing anything right now for Op Smile, or?
So currently I'm just the VP of Finance, so I'm just mainly focusing on that. And this year with everything being online, it's a little bit difficult hosting events and getting people to come. So we're just trying to make it work, and we're going to do a couple of Zoom events, such as like a smile spa and a virtual talent show. So hopefully people show up for that. And it's pretty successful.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. So what would you say is probably your favorite thing about being an Operation Smile volunteer?
There are many things that I enjoy about being an Operation Smile volunteer. So if I had to choose one, my favorite thing is that Operation Smile has provided me with a platform to help others born with cleft lip and palate. So from a very young age, I always knew that I wanted to help others born with cleft lip and palate, but I was a little bit confused on how to accomplish that. So when I found out about Operation Smile, I knew that this was a perfect way to contribute, and I've been involved ever since.
That's awesome, dude. I really love to hear that. So tell me something, like what would you have to say is your favorite memory with Operation Smile?
My favorite memory so far was attending the Step Up Symposium and the Youth Voice training this last January. You were also there.
Yeah, that's hearing that. That was a good time.
Yeah, so I got to meet a lot of like-minded individuals like you, and then learn more about the Operation Smile organization and how to improve our club at Western. And then it was just overall a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. The one speaker that really stuck out to me was Henry, who was the founder of Cleft Proud. So I really thought it was amazing that he created an online resource for kids born with cleft lip and palate. So me personally, I remember when I was growing up, I found it very difficult. I always felt isolated and alone because I didn't know anyone else born with cleft lip and palate. So if I was given the same resource, it would have been a great way to let out my emotions and really know that I am not alone in this.
Definitely, I feel that too.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is the biggest lesson that Operation Smile has given you?
I think the biggest lesson that I've learned is that there is no problem in the world that is big enough and can't be solved with hard work and determination. So you can't just shy away from something because you think that the solution is unachievable or too difficult. So even, for example, Dr. Bill and Kathy McGee, when they went to the Philippines, they saw that thousands of people were in need of surgical care. But this didn't really scare them. Instead, they got more motivated and made it their life mission to help as many kids with cleft lip and palate. So overall, I think it is very important to not turn a blind eye at issues that are around the world and think that solutions are unachievable. And if you put your mind to it, that you can accomplish whatever.
That's awesome, dude. That's a really strong message. So obviously being born with cleft lip and palate, we both have a very strong connection to Operation Smile, but what would you say it really means to you?
I think Operation Smile was the one thing that I was looking for in my life. It has provided me more of a direction and a means of giving back. So my parents were immigrants from India, and they always told me how lucky I was to be born in Canada and to have access to healthcare. But I always wanted to pay it forward and help others born with cleft lip and palate. So Operation Smile has provided me with that path and will allow me to help others born with cleft lip and palate, which is my ultimate dream.
That's really inspiring, man. So how would you say Operation Smile has impacted your life?
Operation Smile has impacted my life in more ways than I thought were possible. It has helped me accept who I am and really become more confident in myself. Before, I didn't really know anyone who was born with cleft lip and palate, and I always felt alone. But after getting involved with Operation Smile, I found out that I wasn't alone, and I met a lot of amazing people who accept me for exactly the way I am, and I got to make more long-lasting relationships with people that are part of my club and also members of the organization. So now I am very grateful to be born with cleft lip and palate and to have met this amazing organization. It has made me more compassionate and overall just a better human being. And I am also a firm believer in the saying that everything happens for a reason. So I think that being born cleft lip and palate and also getting involved with Operation Smile has been part of the bigger plan for me in my life. And it will help me contribute to the world in a better way and to help me become the better and truer version of myself.
That's really inspirational, man. That's awesome. So obviously we're getting new volunteers every year. What would you say to anyone who's just getting started out with Operation Smile?
So the first thing I would say that getting involved with Operation Smile was one of the best decisions that I've made in my life. So I believe that it is not just an organization, it is more of a community that helps one another, and they provide these amazing surgeries to people all around the world. There are so many ways to get involved, so it is completely up to you on the amount of involvement that you want with Operation Smile and where you want to take it from here.
For sure. So lastly, what's next for you with Operation Smile? Where are you headed?
So for now, I hope to just continue to grow my club at Western and leave it next year as in the best possible situation as possible and help it grow for the future. And then once I get into dental school, I hope to stay involved with Operation Smile and eventually go on missions as a future dentist as well. So
that's awesome.
About that.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us. And I'm happy that we got the chance to sit down and talk. And I loved all your answers. And just a reminder to anyone who's watching, please like and subscribe. We're putting these videos out every week. And we're going to hear even more and better stories every week.
Yeah, it was very nice talking to you as well.
Good to talk to you too, man. Bye, y'all.